Let review for life and works of Rizal about the characters in Noli Me Tangere. This is JM Pedagogical Blog Review. Direction: you may get your note to answer and to record your score. There is a timer for each question. You are free to pause the video if the given time is limited for you. Do not hesitate to finish this video, for you are the next licensed professional teacher. Okay, let's get started. He is a wealthy young man of mixed Spanish and Filipino ancestry who has recently returned to the Philippines from Europe after spending 7 years studying A. Simon, B. Elias, C. Isagani, D. Ibarra. D. Crisostomo Ibarra. Crisostomo Ibarra, also known in his full name as A. Juan Crisostomo Ibarra y Andrade, B. Juan Crisostomo Ibarra y Maxilin, C. Juan Crisostomo Ibarra y Mercado, D. Juan Crisostomo Ibarra y Santos. B. Juan Crisostomo Ibarra y Maxilin. In the novel Noli Me Tangere, Crisostomo Ibarra was a student abroad who had his homecoming after how many years? A. 4, B. 5, C. 6, D. 7. D. 7. Known as a concerned citizen and property owner who was a father of Crisostomo Ibarra. He was falsely accused of heresy and subversion and branded a filibuster by his enemies: A. Kapitan Tiago, B. Carbacentales, C. Tiburcio Espadania, D. Don Rafael Ibarra. D. Don Rafael Ibarra. He is imprisoned after intervening in a government Spanish tax collector beating a boy, which leads to the collector's accidental death, and being slandered by Father Damaso and other enemies: A. Crisostomo Ibarra, B. Isagani, C. Don Rafael Ibarra, D. Elias. C. Don Rafael Ibarra. He was Crisostomo Ibarra's mysterious friend, a master boater, fugitive and wants to revolutionize his country: A. Maria Clara, B. Pilosopo Tasyo, C. Elias, D. Basilio. C. Elias. What is the representation of Elias? A. Filipino Ilustrados, B. Filipino revolutionaries, C. Mysterious Filipinos, D. Convicted Filipinos. B. Filipino revolutionaries. The epitome of the traditional Filipino woman, meek, submissive, obedient, was A. Tia Sable, B. Doña Victorina, C. Sisa, D. Maria Clara. D. Maria Clara. The full name of Maria Clara: A. Maria Clara de los Santos, B. Maria Clara de los Angeles, C. Maria Clara de la Torre, D. Maria Clara de la Cruz. A. Maria Clara de los Santos. He is the friar and Maria Clara's biological father: A. Father Salvi, B. Father Florentino, C. Father Sibyla, D. Father Damaso. D. Father Damaso. The full name of Padre Damaso: A. Damaso Verdalegas, B. Damaso Anastasio, C. Damaso Espadania, D. Damaso Hernanda. A. Damaso Verdalegas. He is a major antagonist to Ibarra, fueled by his own desires and the power he wields: A. Father Sibyla, B. Father Florentino, C. Father Damaso, D. Father Salvi. C. Father Damaso. He is a wealthy, influential Filipino socialite, a respected member of the wealthy elite, and known the father figure of Maria Clara: A. Carbacentales, B. Father Damaso, C. Kapitan Tiago, D. Father Salvi. C. Kapitan Tiago. Full name of Kapitan Tiago: A. Don Santiago de la Rosa, B. Don Santiago de la Torre, C. Don Santiago de los Santos, D. Don Santiago de los Angus. C. Don Santiago de los Santos. He is portrayed as a man who is concerned with maintaining his social standing and ensuring Maria Clara marries into wealth and social capital. A. Carbacentales, B. Kapitan Tiago, C. Rafael Ibarra, D. Tiburcio de Espadaña. B. Kapitan Tiago. A character in Noli Me Tangere who became a drug addict and frequently visited Cale Fernandero in Tondo, the place where the Chinese addicts were allowed to smoke opium. A. Kapitan Tiago, B. Carbacentales, C. Tiburcio de Espadaña, D. Placido Penitenti. A. Kapitan Tiago. Mother of Maria Clara who died while delivering her. A. Doña Victorina, B. Doña Pia Alba, C. Doña Isabel, D. Doña Consolacion. B. Doña Pia Alba. The mother of Basilio and Crispin who became insane after losing his sons. She represented in the novel unfortunate Filipino mothers: A. Maria Clara, B. Tia Isabel, C. Julie, D. Sisa. D. Sisa. A beautiful young woman who suffers greatly under the abusive circumstances of her marriage and the loss of her children. A. Julie, B. Maria Clara, C. Sisa, D. Pia Alba. C. Sisa. Sisa of Noli Me Tangere is a representation of A. Privileged Filipinos, B. Onion-skinned Filipinos, C. Nonchalant, D. Abused Filipino mothers. D. Abused Filipino mothers. In Rizal's novel Noli Me Tangere, Sisa was represented in real life by A. Concha, B. Saturnina, C. Narcisa, D. Olympia. C. Narcisa. Sons of Sisa work as sacristans at the San Diego Church. A. Basilio and Julie, B. Basilio and Elias, C. Crispin and Basilio, D. Crispin and Simon. C. Crispin and Basilio. Who is the eldest son of Sisa in Rizal's novel Noli Me Tangere, who together with his younger brother was accused of robbing the church? A. Ibarra, B. Basilio, C. Simon, D. Crispin. B. Basilio. The younger brother of Basilio and the son of Sisa. He was accused of stealing from the church's coffers and was punished by the head sacristan and Padre Salvi. A. Elias, B. Crissa, C. Crispin, D. Crispy. C. Crispin. A drunk, abusive, and gambling-addicted man like cockfighting who provides no support to his wife Sisa and their children. A. Juan, B. Pedro, C. Jose, D. Pipang. B. Pedro. He is known as the eccentric old sage of San Diego who speaks in cryptic Old Tagalog. A. Father Sibyla, B. Tandang Pablo, C. Pilosopo Ignacio, D. Pilosopo Tasyo. D. Pilosopo Tasyo. At first his mother let him be formally educated, then abruptly ordered him to stop. She feared his son would become too educated and lose his faith and devotion to religion. A. Basilio, B. Crisostomo Ibarra, C. Pilosopo Tasyo, D. Isagani. C. Pilosopo Tasyo. The characters in Noli Me Tangere were not fictional characters, they represented people who lived during Rizal's time. Paciano, the brother of Rizal, was represented by his character named A. Tandang Pablo, B. Pilosopo Tacio, C. Elias, D. Basilio. B. Pilosopo Tacio. A Spanish quack doctor who is weak and submissive to his pretentious wife, Doña Victorina, A. Don Tacio, B. Don Tiburcio, C. Don Tiago, D. Don Rafael. B. Don Tiburcio. Full name of Don Tiburcio: A. Don Tiburcio de España, B. Don Tiburcio de Espadaña, C. Don Tiburcio de Santiago, D. Don Tiburcio de Hernández. B. Don Tiburcio de Espadaña. When Filipinos find delight in belittling Filipino achievements or despising anything related to the Philippines, this is called syndrome, which is based from a character in Noli Me Tangere: A. Sisa, B. Doña Victorina, C. Maria Clara, D. Doña Consolacion. Doña Victorina. In Noli, this character hated being Filipino, that she married a Spaniard. She wore European dresses and covered her Kayamangi skin with thick makeup. A. Sisa, B. Maria Clara, C. Doña Consolacion, D. Doña Victorina. D. Doña Victorina. The character in the novel Noli was described by Rizal as a laundry woman before her marriage to the officer of the Guardia Civil. She was known as the Muse of the Guardia Civil. She pretended to have forgotten Tagalog already, but her use of Spanish was awful. Who was the woman? A. Doña Consolacion, B. Sisa, C. Paulita Gomez, D. Doña Espadaña. A. Doña Consolacion. Wife of the Alferez, another woman who passed herself as a peninsular, best remembered for her abusive treatment of Sisa. A. Doña Victorina, B. Doña Alba, C. Doña Consolacion, D. Doña Isabel. C. Doña Consolacion. Being the only competitor of Kapitan Tiago in godliness, she did everything to pretend that she was really religious by showing off to the public what she could contribute to the church. A. Doña Alba, B. Doña Victorina, C. Doña Isabel, D. Doña Consolacion. D. Doña Consolacion. The town curate of San Diego, who succeeds Padre Damaso and is described as meticulous, cunning, and uses his religious status for political influence, often at odds with the town's military ensign. A. Padre Sibyla, B. Padre Damaso, C. Padre Florentino, D. Padre Salvi. D. Padre Salvi. The full name of Padre Salvi: A. Isagani Salvi, B. Bernardo Salvi, C. Carpio Salvi, D. Florentino Salvi. B. Bernardo Salvi. He is instructed by an old priest in his order to observe and see Crisostomo Ibarra's doings. He is also known to have a secret desire for Maria Clara, Ibarra's beloved. A. Padre Damaso, B. Padre Sibyla, C. Padre Florentino, D. Padre Salvi. D. Padre Salvi. A Dominican friar in Binondo, Manila, known for his skillful and sly debating style, particularly during Ibarra's welcome home party, where he clashes with Father Damaso. A. Padre Florentino, B. Padre Salvi, C. Padre Sibyla, D. Padre Damaso. C. Padre Sibyla. Full name of Padre Sibyla: A. Hernando de la Sibyla, B. Hernandez de la Sibyla, C. Bernardo de la Sibyla, D. Bernaldez de la Sibyla. A. Hernando de la Sibyla. He is introduced in Noli Me Tangere as the curate of Binondo, who now serves as the director and chaplain of the University of Santo Tomas. He is described as a liberal friar who prefers reason. A. Padre Damaso. B. Padre Florentino. C. Padre Salvi. D. Padre Sibyla. D. Padre Sibyla. The Guardia Civil chief and a rival to priests for authority in San Diego. A. Alferez. B. Kapitan Tiago. C. Carbacentales. D. Isago and I. A. Alferez. The most powerful official in the Philippines, a hater of secular priests and corrupt officials, and a friend of Ibarra. A. Friar. B. Kapitan Tiago. C. Guardia Civil. D. Captain General. D. Captain General. A respected elderly lieutenant of the Civil Guard who was a close friend of Don Rafael Ibarra, Crisostomo's father, and reveals to Ibarra the circumstances of Don Rafael's death. A. Captain General. B. Alferez. C. Lieutenant Guevara. D. Lieutenant Espadaña. C. Lieutenant Guevara. The vice mayor of the town, who represents the younger, more open-minded generation and is a leader of the liberals. A. Don Filipo Lino. B. Don Santiago. C. Carbacentales. D. Alferez. A. Don Filipo Lino. The father of Don Rafael and grandfather of Crisostomo, who is said to have founded the town of San Diego when it was still a vast forest. Of A. Don Tiburcio de Espadaña. B. Don Filipo Lino. C. Don Pedro Eibarramendia. D. Don Saturnino Eibarramendia. D. Don Saturnino Eibarramendia. Crisostomo Ibarra's best great-grandfather who falsely accused Elias's grandfather and ruined his family. The surname was later shortened to Ibarra. A. Don Saturnino Eibarramendia. B. Don Tiburcio de Espadaña. C. Don Pedro Eibarramendia. D. Don Filipo Lino. C. Don Pedro Eibarramendia. A distant nephew of Tiburcio de Espadaña, a fake doctor, who is portrayed as a fraud, despite presenting himself as a lawyer, and later becomes the fiancé of Maria Clara, chosen by Padre Damaso. A. Isagani. B. Linares. C. Elias. D. Lino. B. Linares. He is the linguist curate of a nearby town who delivers the sermon during San Diego's fiesta. A. Padre Salvi. B. Padre Manuel Martín. C. Padre Sibyla. D. Padre Damaso. B. Padre Manuel Martín. 50. A seminarian who follows Crisostomo Ibarra in a picnic with Maria Clara's friends. A. Isagani. B. Bernardo. C. Julie. D. Albino. D. Albino. How many correct answers did you get in this review? You may share it on the comment box. I hope you got a passing score and you learn as well. Good luck, let passers and top-notcher, claim it. I would like to congratulate our 2024 Let Passers. Congratulations teachers on passing the board exams. Your hard work and dedication have paid off. This achievement is just the beginning of a bright future ahead. Wishing you continued success in all your endeavors. The next video will appear on screen. Click it to watch, or you may choose the playlist for more related videos.